welcome to Lido Fine Art, and today's video is going to be about deceased pets and the reasons why they may visit you. So a lot of this, what I'm going to tell you, is just from experience. So let's get cracking down to it. Reason number one, they may just be saying hi and just making sure you're okay, and just so you know that they're there. Reason number two, and if I look over, it's because I'm looking at my notes because I don't want to mess this up. So reason number two, if you are feeling super stressed and anxious, they may just appear to calm you down, just to say, hey, you're loved, I'm always here with you, and stuff like that. Reason number three, if you are in some sort of danger, they may reappear in your dreams or physically just to help you through that situation, or to keep you, protected so that maybe you don't have to go through that dangerous situation. Reason number four, to guide you through life. If you are at a crossroads somewhere and making a life-altering decision, they may help you decide the correct path. And then reason number five, if they have an important message for you. And an important message for you could be like, I know that previous pets can actually pick out your new pet that you may get in the future. Something like that. So I am going to get into my stories and explain to you what I've been going through. So the night I came back from the Brinton Lodge, which, if you didn't know from my previous videos, is a haunted, I don't know if it's considered a mansion, it's more like a farmhouse, a pretty big one, and there's a lot of dark things there. And being new to this whole thing, I don't know the correct things you're supposed to do, like after you're done visiting, and what you should be doing during to keep yourself safe. So of course I didn't know that I had to sage myself after leaving that place and before returning home. So that's my own stupid mistake, and I should have researched it beforehand. But at that time I was still skeptical that I was even a medium. So anyway, that night I came back is when I started having the nightmares, and those nightmares lasted for weeks. And as I had those nightmares, I also noticed things happening in my room. So, I would wake up at 3 in the morning, fun, and I'd see things, freaky things, and maybe one day I'll draw it, like the thing I saw, but at the same time, I'm kind of worried that if I do draw it, I don't want it to come back, or, have it come to somebody else who may be watching this video. I don't know. I have to look into that just to make sure I'm not putting anybody at risk of a demonic haunting, because those aren't fun. And that part of my life was probably one of the most horrible parts of my life. And especially when you're sick, and I was sick because I still had my endo. It was kicking my butt every day. I felt like crap. So also when when there's something wrong, either physically or mentally, if you are sick or even have depression, alcoholism, something that weakens your aura or just weakens the integral of your overall being, it is easy to become afflicted by negative spirits or demonic hauntings and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind in the future. So anyway, having those nightmares, and obviously the worst one I had was the night of, but anyway, as I was going through, the weeks, it just wasn't getting better. And so one of the dreams I had was I showed up at the Brinton Lodge, of course, with a group of people, and I'm there telling them, hey, you need to go. Sorry, allergies. You need to leave, because first of all, it's dangerous. Second of all, you could get hurt. Like, you're gonna get hurt. And it's weird because I feel like when I'm in the dreaming state, a lot of visions that I have kind of come true. And maybe about 50 to 60% of those ones comes true. But anyway, so I'm there saying, hey, you need to leave. Um, or, something bad's going to happen. And of course, they don't leave. And something bad happens to where almost half the group gets killed or attacked. So then it flashes to me running away from the Brinton Lodge, and I'm running alongside a river or a stream or a creek. It wasn't like, I don't know, it wasn't like a massive river, but, enough to where if you fall in, you're in trouble. So I'm running away from something that's attacking me, and I am terrified, you guys, that I might be its next victim. So I am running for my life. And then all of a sudden, 2 Dalmatians start running alongside me, one on each side of me, too. And I didn't think about it when I woke up about, like, the Dalmatians and, like, because I've never owned Dalmatians. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm just like, who are these dogs and why do they seem familiar to me? Well, as I was writing these notes, I remembered that my neighbor, like 1, 2, 3, 4 houses down from me, had 2 Dalmatians. So then that's how I realized where they came from. So I'm running, and they get attacked, and they get pushed into the river by the attack, and I was able to get one out almost immediately, and then the other, we struggled getting him out. And I remember, like, running as fast as I could because I don't want him to drown. Like, I love animals. That'd be horrible. So I'm trying to save him, and he gets stuck on, like, a rock that's in the middle of the river or creek or whatever. Probably more of a river. But anyway, he gets stuck, which gives us a chance to try to get him out. So I grab a stick, a branch, whatever, and I'm trying to pull him out, and he can't get onto it, and I almost fall in, and the other dog holding me back almost falls in, but then that's where my German Shepherd comes in. She comes in and helps us, saves me from falling into the river, and we are able to get the other dog out. So once I saw her, I felt like, holy crap, I am saved. And like all like the terrified and scared feelings that I had disappeared completely. And then a few seconds later, I woke up. So seeing her in that dream calmed me right the hell down, and it actually gave me confidence and to help myself not to be afraid of what was in my room at the time. So, yes, that's that story. Now, almost along with that story, so right after I had gotten rid of the demon, of course it took a few weeks, and there's a mosquito on my desk. Okay, bye-bye. Anyway, so I got rid of the demon, took a few weeks. That's when I started noticing my cat that I had. She had died suddenly in the basement. I guess, I don't know if she had a stroke. I don't know, because she died instantly. And we found her in one of the shelves, which that's kind of grotesque and kind of gross, but like, I don't know. Sorry, my lipstick is running. There we go. Anyway, so we found her kind of like in mid-walk in a shelf, which is kind of disturbing, but I just feel like it's weird that I'd be seeing her just because we didn't have the best relationship. I mean, I love animals. I would never do anything to harm them or hurt them or anything. But, like, she would come to me in the middle of the night, eat my hair, and then scratch my face and attack me for no reason. So, like, I'd always try to keep her out of my room when I'm going to sleep. And she's also the type of cat where you could be petting her and she could be loving it, and then all of a sudden she turns on a dime and then tries to rip your face off. Yes. So, I don't know why I would be seeing her, but ever since that day, like right after I had gotten rid of the demon, I started seeing her every single day. And the way I see her, it's weird. So we now have another cat for my brother. It's his and his girlfriend's cat. Her name's Olive. Um, she you know how cats walk with their tail like waving in the air and whatever. So anyway, I was walking around in the kitchen, I don't know, getting food or something, and I see the tail just like, moving around in the air, and her little carefree walk and rubbing her body against, chairs and stuff. And I went down to go pet her thinking it was Olive, except when I went down to go look for her, nothing was there. And it's weird because I also see her out of the corner of my eye. Like, I will see the entire body and like the movement of how she used to walk and all of that. But in that second, I was like, hey, brother, where's your cat? Is she with you right now? And he was like, hey, yeah, she's been sleeping in my room for like 5 hours. And I'm just like, oh, because I didn't believe I was seeing that. Again, at that time I was skeptical that I could even see spirit and whatnot. Like, I didn't fully believe I was a medium. I just thought, sometimes I see things. Or do I? Like, is it a trick of the eye? Like, I wasn't fully there, even though it was confirmed for me at the Brinton Lodge that there was something going on. But anyway, so yeah, I see her every single day, every day. And I guess she's just saying hi. And I know when she's with me, like walking around, I actually do feel safer. And I know animals can protect you from nasty spirits and whatnot. So yeah. And what is store number 3? Oh yeah, I want to say a few months ago, maybe, yeah, I would say a few months ago, I had a flash, and sometimes my visions come like this, they're gone and whatever. Like, you only get a split second to realize what you just saw. So for me, what I saw was Nikki, Cassie, Ivy, and Sheba, which were all pets that I used to have when I was younger. And it looked like, I don't know how to describe it. So it looked like essence of them went into my new dog, Penny. And I didn't understand what it meant until I went upstairs and, decided to play with Penny. And then I realized she has literally all of their characteristics. And one thing about pets is, if I haven't said this before, I don't remember if I did, but they can pick out, oh yeah, I think I did say this, they can pick out your next pet. So, yes. So that's what happened there. And am I forgetting anything? Oh, also I noticed Olive, our cat, it's weird. She always comes down to my room around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, which is when I have issues sleeping because, the activity is more, or I should say it's stronger during those times, just because those are the witching hour. That's just when they are stronger and able to do more. So my brother keeps her locked up in his room just so she doesn't wake up anybody, because let's be real, cats are nocturnal and they like to make a mess, like tipping over vases or cups or anything that's on the table. Not anymore. Anyway, he keeps her in his room for a little bit, just a few hours, so people can sleep and so she doesn't wake up the puppy. And when he lets her out, she comes right to my room. And when I see her there, it's weird. It's like a wave of relief sweeps over me, and I just feel safe. It's kind of, I don't know, I've never felt that with a cat before, or with any. Well, I shouldn't say with any. I felt that with my German Shepherd, Nikki. So, with her being there, I just felt safe and relaxed, and she helped me go to sleep. I don't know. And I noticed she started doing this right after I had surgery to get rid of my endo and all that fun stuff. So she started doing that after I came back from the hospital. And ever since then, she's been doing that. So it feels like she does that to make sure I'm okay. And pets, too, they're psychic. So when you're sick or when something's wrong with you, they know it and they will try to comfort you. So, like, what Sheba used to do, like, with all the stomach issues that I used to have as a kid, if I'd laid down, she would jump up on whatever I'm laying on, and then she would just do the whole massagey thing. They're trying to get comfortable, whatever. But she would do that on my stomach, and then I would feel better. It's kind of weird, but yeah. So those are my little stories. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below. Please subscribe and click the bell thingy to get notifications. And I will see you again. Today is Tuesday, so Thursday with another video. Bye.